Alright, what's going on? What's going on? Get this out of the way. Oh, okay, hold up. What is happening, bro? Yo, what's going on? Port City Investments, how we doing? Well, this is a literal capitulation event. Like, absolutely nuts. Yeah. Oh, my bad. My thing's like on right now. Yeah, no. So I just came on because, guys, this is like initially I thought it was memes, AI, but yo, across the board, this is unbelievable. So we'll get some people in here, guys, but I'm gonna give you guys like what I'm doing, what I've been doing, and just what the market, kind of like looking forward, how I'm playing it. But my hair looks ridiculous too. Yeah, for real. Market makers are making a killing. But last shakeout, you could be right. You could be right. But no, I am just shocked. Like, this is nuts. It's like we're even seeing a bit tensor under 300. I need to pull up the other exchange for bit tensor. I like to see the full chart. I don't know where it was listed. I wish they had a time frame on this. Binance is probably even later. You No, it's Taobot. Oh, Rep Tau I could do too. Let me see. No. Yeah, no, definitely not. No, it's the same one. That is crazy. Yo, that's what I was. Yeah, bro, 25. Look at this. 12%. The thing is, though, guys, for Ethereum, at least. Hold on, let me alert my. Let's alert the group too. That we are live right now. Yeah, this is just crazy, though. So, no, at least for right now, though, what I've been doing, guys, is I'm still holding. Excuse me, I'm still holding majority of my bags. Um, but I have been rotating some into conviction. I consistently preach focus on conviction. I don't care if your main conviction is one single coin in the market. So I'm not gonna lie, my biggest conviction this whole bull run has been MOG, from literally like 8 to 10 million up until now, all the way into a billion, and it's all the way back down to like 300 something million. And I actually bought more today, and I'm gonna buy probably a lot more tomorrow if it goes even lower. Give me 1 second here. Say all right. On YouTube. I'm sorry, 1 second, guys. I cannot type. Oh my lord. But I hope everyone's doing good today, though. Aside from this wipe. But yeah. Apparently, there's just been a lot of the dumps and stuff have been happening because of this tariff stuff. But I have a feeling there's a good shot tomorrow, though, that Trump doesn't even bring a. He doesn't actually announce that. Yeah, let me see, Ava. I got so many windows open. And I want to give you guys my thesis too, short term, but what's potentially gonna be happening in a minute here. Yeah, let's pull up Ava. Yeah, Mog is down to 292, bro. What is happening? Yeah, Ava just doesn't want to hold. Initially for me when I play this game, the game of crypto, most of the time when sentiment is just not there, when sentiment is down bad, you are not going to have coins hold to their support levels for shit. Like Arc and Ava have been some of my highest conviction on Solana lately. And even Arc, guys, Arc is just not holding. And I mean conviction, like I think Arc is a solid project. But this does not want to hold either. Insane. It really is. I'm not even kidding. It is a bear market outside of Bitcoin, guys. This is just because my thesis lately has really been if we see Ethereum, if Ethereum can really just take the lead and end up making a major move, I honestly had a ton of conviction it would kind of crack out of this and run into a new high at some point, or at least break the high of the cycle so far, which is around 4100, 42. But we're not seeing that huge dump. But my thing here too for ETH though, this chart still looks very clean, even with this dump. I think excuse me. Oh my god, where's my water at? It's over there. As long as this holds, which again, and when I say hold, the way I hold my support levels here, more than likely this will probably wick even lower. But if it bounces and comes back up, holds like this and then runs again, I consider that holding support, even though it broke, because it's just a big general range. So as long as the next week basically from now, if we can hold around 23, 24, 25, come back up here and then eventually start another uptrend, ETH may continue to look pretty good from here. But like I said, if you are worried about your bags, which every single person in the market is right now, unless they've been selling everything, just stick to conviction. And what I've done consistently is just continue to buy into the red. When you feel like you want to sell every coin in your bag, that's when you buy more of your favorite coin or your favorite couple coins. So that's literally what I'm going to do with MOG tomorrow. So AI front ran the market. Trend line on weekly of ETH and order block in this area. Trend line. Which trend line is it? The one I'm literally looking at here. Yeah, holy bro, 20. Dude. Yo, this is insane. Yeah, what's up? I don't know if I can pronounce that correct. Eugenio. Um, yeah, 2021 was kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's just insane. What is Bitcoin? 92, 91? Dude, there's no way this is nuking below. Like this to me, what is happening right now is the entire market is pricing in the stock market absolutely nuking tomorrow. That is why everyone is selling everything. But, again, I don't know if I'm dumb for not selling beforehand, but I'm obviously not going to be selling this. I've moved some bags around, but I'm in full conviction. And I still believe in this market more than anything. But I think for the next 24 hours, this is going to be incredibly volatile. Yeah, this is just crazy. But to give you guys just some context too, I've been watching BitTensor like crazy lately. This is an insane discount. BitTensor, I think, is one of the strongest coins on the market, and they have their dynamic Tau going live mid-February, which basically is just it's going to create, basically tokens for its ecosystem for all of its subnets on the same day. And I think, the way that you're going to be able to get these is through staking. It's not going to be, something like Virtual Eco where you could just buy into them, start buying and selling. But I think DTAO and that Eco, once it's live, unless Bitcoin for some reason is just starting a literal bear market, but I think DTAO is going to be pretty good for BitTensor. There are a ton of good projects being built, within BitTensor's Eco itself on some subnets specifically. I think these are going to go crazy though, but short term, I don't know. It's going to be so speculative, especially in this market sentiment. But like I said, if you're not sticking to conviction, guys, I would not be degenning. I wouldn't be buying anything that you honestly, I wouldn't be buying too much outside of your favorite couple coins on a huge dip right now. Just sit on your hands, take some stables out if you have to, but I don't recommend just selling on mega nukes. Because it's like, even for me, I've been heavy in virtual. I'm literally down on my virtual right now, but I have so much conviction in this ecosystem having a bounce coming back. I'm not too worried about it. But yes, wow, Sui. Sui! Bro, this has finally come down to a potential entry. I've I've waited months for this. And of course, I didn't actually put this. This is not an actual trade, but I was going to say around 240, 250 is a golden entry for Sui for the long term. If this can come into the support, guys, Sui is going to be a great long term play. I've been waiting for this for so long. I literally knew this would happen. It had to have a dip. Oh my god, though. I don't even like looking at this. Soul Ethos. That's kind of crazy. That just had a huge pump. But yeah, sold the BTC. That's wild. Yeah, minus 80%, 87% is crazy in a bull market. I agree. Bro, you're at 100% in Joe coin. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up, V? Yeah, it is. It is on a huge discount. I think I don't know. I really like Tau right now, or Bittensor. I'd say it's probably one of the safest AI coins in the market. And when I say safe, the safest play is down 23%, in the last like 2 hours. But um, what was I gonna say? I think Bittensor is probably the better bet short term. But for me, I have such conviction in both Bittensor and Virtual, as far as like high caps. So literally until the last like month or so, I really have not been allocated into high caps whatsoever. Um, Thank you, Em. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like the last like week or so with the sentiment, I definitely have not been putting much content out. Even I don't know. I've still been digging with a lot of BitTensor stuff, but this is just not the sentiment to be buying something and expecting massive gains. I mean, weeks ago, yeah, with AI agents, they were running, but when you're seeing this, oh my lord, 28%. Even Pepe is now down to support. This is nuts. The AI dump front ran the market. Um, I don't think I know what you mean. If you could explain that, the AI dump front ran the market. Oh, meaning the entire market dumping. Yeah, I guess it did. Yeah. But with a lot of AI, I guess it was just I don't know. Because personally, I feel like I was waiting for this kind of correction to happen. I feel like in most of my videos, I made it very clear. I'm like, you know what? Like, I feel like virtual just needs to have a correction. The correction came. We've literally bought the dip, and this dip just keeps going. Classic crypto. But actually, this is already getting bought up. But yeah, we just witnessed a massive capitulation. So yeah, I guess for right now, Bitcoin is going to. This is now sitting back on support from what, all the way in December and January. Yeah, that is nuts. But yeah, I mean, it is getting bought up here, but short term, we just had these massive candles. On the daily, it doesn't even close, so we got to give this at least 3 to 4 days. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, what is Joe at? I haven't looked at Joe in a long time. I just want to check out a bunch of different coins right now too. Not Joe and AVAX. Yeah, Joe. Because honestly, this is one meme coin that I was never, super bullish on, but I know a lot of people that I follow are very bullish on it or have been, especially throughout 2023 into 2024. But yeah, same thing. Like this whole market is going through one of the biggest capitulations right now I've ever seen. At least when Bitcoin is this high up. That is what's insane to me. Black hole production will be up 250% in Q1 versus Q4. Yeah, that's something I haven't paid attention to honestly much at all. But I mean, you definitely could be right if yeah, Nvidia and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you could be right. I mean, I think that was definitely a big scare for Nvidia with the DeepSeek stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Market's crazy. But for right now, guys, like I said, I think for Bitcoin, I mean, I guess, oh, I don't know. It's always hard to know. Is buying in the red right now like the best move? Like usually, I'd say, especially if we were a lot lower, and if I didn't feel like we weren't even like somewhat close to a top, I'd say it's probably the best time to be buying in red. But it's like we are pretty high up. I don't know. I personally just don't know how much higher Bitcoin can go from here. Like I would think that if we do continue, we probably have one more leg up from here before we really just settle down and go through a mid-year correction or something. But I think we still could see Bitcoin have another leg, but yeah, that's why I even questioned buying some like major dips because even for me, if you guys watched my channel like even a month ago, it's like I was kind of waiting for Bitcoin to have this dump. It's like 80, 85K and then go on another run. But that didn't happen because there's, a huge fake out. But now we're also getting price action to come back down there right now. But let's see. DeepSeek was the premonition for earnings. You definitely could be right. That's a fact. Um, oh yeah, yeah. My bad for pulling up the chart. I know everything is down bad. This is I don't even know. I don't follow too many majors, but I'd assume most of the majors are down pretty hard right now too. Um, yeah, I mean, bro, Pepe, 3 billion, 3.5 billion. That is nuts. I don't know. I mean, I'd say potentially if I knew that tomorrow more than likely wasn't gonna be a bloodbath, I would probably just say start DCAing into stuff. But if you want to start adding DCA very small amounts into again your favorite coins, don't just buy anything. What's up, Ahmed? Bro, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know what this market is doing anymore. This is just unbelievable. Okay, you could be right, dude. I don't know. This is just 52. What is happening? Wow, I don't even follow this coin. 52% on the day. Even holy moly, what is Hyperliquid doing? Hyperliquid Eco has been getting nuked as well. Yeah, Vapor down 30%. Frac 50%. What's deep in minus yeah, everything in this market is capitulating right now. Yeah, I don't know. I like I said, I still have firm belief in this market, but I think this was kind of a shakeout right now. Yo, what's up, Thok? I know, dude. I am like, I cannot believe Mog is this low. Like this is, I don't know. To me, it is a generational entry. Like I'm going to be adding Mog again, even more at the lows. Like this is unbelievable. Let me see. I can't believe Sui though. I'm low key. I'm low key mad. I should have had an entry there. But even for me, I again, we'll probably see even lower tomorrow. Yeah, this is definitely a giant shakeout right now. Yeah, Bitcoin's already back to 95. That was just a big dip. Let me zoom in. What is happening? Yeah, it's just gonna bounce on support. Hmm. What's up, AP? Can you see if Trump's wallet bought during the dip? Um, I guess yeah, I can look. What am I looking up? Let's go to Arkham. Arkham Intel. Actually, this is a new computer, so I don't even think I've logged into this yet. Excuse me. Yeah, what is it from? Oh, I was actually gonna say BlackRock too. I want to see. Let's see what they've done. If they're doing anything. No, portfolio holdings by chain, portfolio archive. Yeah, yo, just 18% on ETH. I can't believe that. Is that actually 18 right now? No, it's not. I don't know. That's just absolutely insane to me. But yeah, that's kind of okay. Well, I guess this kind of held up pretty quick. But same thing. It's definitely the shakeout before tomorrow. Tomorrow definitely might get even worse. But same thing. The same exact movement is probably going to happen. Maybe it dips even further. But I think after that, we'll probably just have a nice rebound, bounce. Yeah, I don't know. As long as ETH holds this, I think a clear bull run is just intact. But yeah, I mean, I was gonna say if Trump doesn't have like an easy, no, it's tokens. I don't know if it's like as easy as this. Is this like his literal wallet? Transfers? No. Hmm. Yeah, bro. I don't blame you. I feel you. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Not I don't really use this platform too much, but I know it's the reason why I brought it up is because it's they usually have easy searching. You just search certain things and they just have wallets already set. So nah, I probably won't look that up. I don't even. I'm not too familiar with how to look that up right now. At least on Arkham. I use a different platform usually. What is that? Do I still like NKI? Bro, NKI, you know what? I still do, but they have not been executing, doing anything the last 6 months. Like they have zero marketing. I don't know. I feel like they just don't take their own projects seriously. Like, yeah, this is the lowest it's literally been, I think, since it was Noise GBT, which was literally before they launched NKI. That is just insane. Like our alts have literally been in a bear market. Yeah, wow. Yeah, this is a generational buy. Wow. And this was not a trade. I had this up. I was kind of trying to see where a good area for an entry would be, but it's literally going underneath its previous level, which normally is not the best thing to see. It's like kind of a clear break of a trend now. But again, I believe in this coin more than anything. And over the next day or two, this is probably going to have a big bounce. So it's probably going to hold here. I will continue to add Mog. Just a chill guy. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely just a mellow person. I'm not like this, super crazy loud person. I've just never been like that. Everyone thinks I smoke like crazy, but I don't smoke literally at all. Maybe like once a year if I do. Yeah, what is SPX? Yeah, SPX is down heavy too. Damn. I mean, honestly, a lot of these coins though that are in really good uptrends are on massive discounts. MOG, SPX. I'd say for SPX, as long as it kind of holds this level, I mean, even so, I don't know. That's a great discount. I don't hold SPX though, but I'm just salty that I saw this thing for a year straight and I never bought it myself. Yeah, yeah, Thok, that's a great point. I feel like I've kind of been doing that literally, earlier today and over the last like month or two. I think it's just I think rotating into larger conviction or just larger caps in general, a lot of them usually are going to hold up better. But again, I say that and it's like half these high caps are down so bad today, but it's kind of just betting on the entire market really running again or not. But it's just a lot of low caps and micro caps. When things like this happen, when sentiment is horrible, they're going to gig a nuke 10 times harder than high caps will. Um, in like a more bullish environment, allocating to high caps usually is a good play sometimes. But yeah, when sentiment is this bad, it's like the only thing micro caps are going to do is just trend to zero. Because usually, too, when the sentiment flips, most of the time it's like mid caps to high caps that lead the flip, lead the reversal. And then right after that, you see a lot of low caps, micro caps just run with it. But yeah, Bitcoin's just chopping now. It doesn't know what it's doing. This will probably just continue to bounce for a while. Yeah, I've been seeing BitTensor this low is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I'm like, I want to buy more of this right now. I still think when DTAO goes live, I think BitTensor's gonna. I think at least some liquidity will flow back to it. Again, as long as Bitcoin is not dumping, to 70, 80K for some reason. I'm not saying it's going to, but I don't know. I think if the next couple days, if this just doesn't hold up though, that is not going to be good whatsoever. Because if this is going to flip bearish, we got kind of two scenarios here. At least from a chart perspective. This is probably going to bounce, hold up. Maybe it goes lower tomorrow, comes up. Maybe not that low. But either way, it's going to bounce and hold, trend higher again. If, let's say, Trump decides, to push it down the road. Arthur is saying Bitcoin can go down to 70. That's kind of what I'm getting at, but I don't know if it's gonna go to 70 like that. But if Trump decides to not do the tariff thing, hold off for a while, we'll probably see a nice bounce back, but we're probably gonna continue some bearish momentum from there. But I think if you can completely cancel these tariffs, I don't know. The market's just taking these tariffs as a very bearish thing. Um, but yeah, I'd say even if we get a bounce and we start to just form bearish momentum, like yeah, we could potentially start coming down even more. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about. I haven't seen Arthur Hayes, whatever. If it was a tweet, a video, whatever. But I don't know. In this market, nothing is out of the question. Nothing is out of the question. Don't ever say something cannot do it because half the time it will. I even look at it just dips in general in the market. You think a coin can't go down another 40%? Usually the day after it will, and it can touch a really good entry from there. Even higher caps do that. MLG is actually holding up pretty well, bro. MLG is MLG has been a safe haven for a lot of the market lately. MLG, guys, if there was one coin that I would consider the next MOG, it's going to be MLG. But same thing, it has a lot of hype now. But usually when hype dies down, it dies down after a short span of time. We could see this, come down a little bit more, but I don't think MLG's going anywhere. Worst case, it comes down to maybe like 30, 40, 50 million. But I think this is just going to continue over the next couple months. Again, as long as we don't continue to just absolutely obliterate, into 70K, 80K. But again, that's still a high probability. So I don't know. MLG is definitely a power play of a meme coin. This was a huge, huge call on our Discord. And a lot of you guys, because I sold MLG somewhat early too. I called out our sell, but many of you guys have been holding it. It's been a huge, huge play. I'm super hyped that we caught that because, yeah, the overall market's just been terrible. It's just not been like the right time to be degenning consistently lately. On Scott Melker channel yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Scott, I guess, but yeah, like I said, it's definitely a possibility. I never like to put anything out of the equation in this market because it's like even here, like I said before, I actually thought we were going to nuke to around 80K, 85K from here, but it happened to be a fake out. Had another pump, but this looks like another entire fake out now, which is nuts. Like, why don't we? I hate doing this, but I'm like, I hope we don't. I hope we don't go through something like this. This would be all of 2025. Just nah, come on. I don't think we will though. All right, I cannot use. I can't use this tool. Um, but yeah, no, market's nuts. Okay, no, I did read that. I know. Yeah, sorry. I'm not gonna use that. But I kind of want to just give you guys, I guess, my thoughts of what's going on lately. Because I meant to make a video today and or yesterday, but I'm just gonna start going live more. I'd rather just go live and just talk about things. This video doesn't have. I know. I got rid of that, bro. But I want to start going live more. Just covering anything, even my thoughts, even just live research too. But my first few lives, I've only just been kind of just chilling, not really doing anything. I just think it's just like a lot more chill. But normally when the sentiment's a lot better, I'd be doing a lot more research publicly and especially just cranking videos out. But I don't know. Yeah, even AVAX. This is down on a long term internal support here. Well, not even. That's just like this has been its support since 2023. Well, resistance over here, but this has been the support level since October, all the way back down. That's crazy. Oh, you know what? Good points. No, dude, I'll call you after. Yeah, I kind of want to see what is. All right, I want to check the retail sentiment because I haven't done this in a couple days. HB still bullish on Elky. That is one of my favorite utility projects in the entire space right now. I actually bought more Elky already. Elky and Mog is literally what I bought. Elky, I think, is an absolute gem. Even though, their tokenomics aren't the best. I feel like most newer projects, their tokenomics are not going to be great. But if we're going to see alts run, I think Aoki just has a great chance of seeing that at least have a major, really good pump at some point. Just being in the narrative that it's in, it's just so unique. And the founder's a giga brain. He's a genius. Yeah, I love Aoki. What was I gonna look up though? Let's look up. I mean, crypto is not the best word. I'll look up crypto, Bitcoin, meme coin, altcoin. Tariffs are a one-time inflation bump. It won't affect the rate of increase. So we get pricing quickly in the usual direction. The trend will continue. I agree. Yeah, I think it's just a huge shakeout at the moment. But I think once it's really finally priced in and people realize it, I think the markets probably will like correct themselves after a shorter span of time versus starting this massive multi-week downtrend. But yeah, low key, kind of. I mean, yeah, seeing something like ETH down like this in a single, not even a day, what, an hour, 2 hours span is nuts. But it's part of the game too. Yeah, I don't know. I think I still, as long as ETH holds this, ETH looks very good here. This uptrend is just crazy, but this is just a huge downswing within this trend. Yeah, so crypto itself is cooled off. What is this time frame? Oh, that's only in a day. Let's see, 5 years. Let's see if it did anything. Oh, it's just kind of trending up. That's okay. So now let's add Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. They're still not here yet in numbers. Social media metrics also say so. Good point. That's something I haven't really looked at, like social media metrics of, um, I guess, retail interest. I feel like we definitely have had retail on and off though the last few months. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it just hasn't been. It just doesn't seem like it like what it was last cycle when we get this massive sentiment, just like euphoric sense of markets fucking ripping. But you're saying, what's up, Marcus? Are we thinking we dump to 76 or 72 this week? Um, that is right. That's a good question. I don't think we're going to nuke that low. But my biggest thing, first off, regardless, is if the support can hold. And by the looks of it, if we continue to dump like crazy tomorrow, that might be in play potentially for a wick. Maybe not that low. I doubt it. But maybe a wick to like mid 80s to high 80s if we go low tomorrow. Um, we'll probably bounce from there. You look like a smoker. Yeah, I know, bro. I get that. I get that. Like even in public, all the time. It's either I look like Jesus or, when I meet people, they think I'm like always high. But yeah, I don't smoke though. Yeah, MLG though is holding up so well. Chart looks crazy. Jason Shapiro has good data for retail interest versus commercial. Okay. Yeah, bro. There's like minimal support. When Bitcoin usually goes into price discovery, there's not going to be any support at all because if we look left on the chart, Bitcoin's never been in this territory before. So it's kind of just free roam, wild west. Just once liquidity kind of slows down and stops, this is where, major levels actually end up forming. The only actual long-term high time frame support would literally be at 72. But usually when we get these massive pushes, Bitcoin probably, I don't think it's going to go all the way back down. That would be very low for it to swing. A lot of times it'll come down like midway. It'll look like it wants to, and then eventually just find its ground and just continue up. But I don't know. Like the cycle has just been weird. One of the weirdest cycles, I think, literally from Pump Fun, and just the amount of rotation has definitely killed a lot of momentum for projects. And I know a lot of people too. They say, eventually momentum and this rotation does find itself. Once a new narrative emerges, money does flow into these new narratives. But it's still, I still feel like it's nothing like it was before. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ben Cowan. Yeah. Yeah. He's always got some good data. That's good. I didn't realize he had that info in there too. That's solid. Does this ruin our chances to run up? People always say when the market goes to a certain level, the cycle is over. You know what? That's a good question too. Because for me personally, I've been playing this market very much so based on time frames similar to previous cycles. I don't think using that metric. I don't like that. Because yeah, a lot of people will say, if the 200 SMA is broken at this time, the bull market is over. Which I get it. Like, I guess if the metric is held up all the time in the past, I guess it could work. But at the same time, I think you just gotta let the market play out. Its time. There's really no telling in actuality. We're watching it based on previous cycles and what kind of time frames played out there. But it's like even just based on the cycle so far, it's still kind of on track. But obviously we had this pump in 2024, which technically was very early. That was way earlier than when we should have started running up if we were going to play out similar to this cycle here. Technically almost a year early. But based on, the trajectory and where price is going, it's still kind of on track. But with that being said, it doesn't mean that, again, Bitcoin can't just come down and, chop and go sideways again. Because, every cycle is going to be new too. Nothing is always going to play out exactly like it will. But, that's why I say always to, like, at least lately, stick to conviction. Well, he already implemented tariffs on Canada and Mexico. They take effect Tuesday, and Canada issued. Oh, so those are actually confirmed. I don't know why I saw. I thought they were. I didn't realize they were actually confirmed. Oh, so okay, that kind of. I don't know. That's gonna. It's still gonna depend on what Monday does. The same thing. We still could just see a huge dump and then a bounce in the next day or two after. If this trade war gets serious, there will be no alt season. Yeah, I don't know. Um, I mean, I'm not saying I do think we're going to at some point see some sort of major run for alts at some point this year. But the thing is I think it's going to lead based on what Ethereum does, because again, with Solana and the trenches and all this rotation, a lot of fundamental investors, are holding really good coins on, mainnet ETH. Just that's where a lot of liquidity is. Most of the, or no, maybe not most, but a lot of liquidity is sitting on ETH. Lots of builders have projects they've been building for years, sitting on Ethereum. So I think if we're going to see a real alt season, as in, we see utility based narratives run like RWA, even gaming, of course AI. you know, all these other ones. I think we need to see Ethereum just go on a crazy rally, but it just has not yet. And I think that's why a lot of alts just haven't, really pumped to insane levels yet. Aside from here and there. Um, Curious what your thoughts are on AGI and AI tech. I don't know. Like AGI doesn't seem too bad. That's been one like long term. Same thing with like most of these coins. If you go to CoinGecko and look at most, a lot of these older AI coins, they're not getting the attention that a lot of the newer stuff was getting. But same thing. I think any and all of these, you know, coins are going to run just once we start to see AI catch another bit. And I'm not talking about AI agents, in the virtuals ecosystem. We need to see like real, just almost like legacy utility projects just get that momentum. Because, AGI is pretty solid. There's nothing wrong with it. AI tech to me is okay. Like I think they're fine. They're solid coins for what they are. Same thing though. They're probably just not going to move. Just like 90% of the market. Because it's just I think for most coins, if you're not really hyper focused on the hot narrative, it's like most coins just aren't going to be moving. At least until, like I said, Ethereum finally cracks this massive rally. Then we're gonna see. You can go to CoinGecko, click any single um, tab there, any category. At some point, I think all those coins are gonna start running. That's my biggest thing with this cycle. We really need to see ETH just step it up, but it's just tough because the market is still just full rotational, um, trenches plays kind of. Missed the run on the newer coins, so join your group hoping for new ones. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just I think it's tough, right? Because at least right now in the short term, it's like I feel like I definitely have not done enough as far as new calls and all this stuff in the group the last few days. But sometimes the best move is to really just kind of chill, sit with conviction, and maybe just sometimes not even degenning, finding new stuff. But yeah, I think like AI agents were definitely huge in November and December, even some a little bit in January too. But yeah, bro, I live for that. I live for finding, I guess, like the newest next narrative. And I love just trying to find the most fundamental projects within the new hype narratives. Whether like we covered memes in the past to AI agents. I love that. But you should also, if you're focusing on stuff like that, you should never full port into these new narratives. Hold on to coins that you believe in long term and take a small percentage of your portfolio and try to run that up in these new narratives, even if you play the high cap game in the new hype narrative. That's what I love doing. My bad. You skipped my what comment did I skip? Let me see. Um, from Port City. Was it the one above talking about the tariffs already implemented? Yeah, yeah, dude. I'm sorry on that one. I never recommend you to full port anything, guys. It's like they always should be somewhat smaller, calculated bets. Even if you go in heavy on something, but you should never full just throw your entire portfolio into a single coin. But it's like even for Ava though, I still think Ava is pretty strong for what it is. But again, it's just the whole market is taking a huge hit. I'm thinking of starting to buy XRP and Sui. Low cost. Yeah, bro, that's honestly in crypto, that's never a bad move whatsoever. I just like lower cap stuff. Um, but obviously, in sentiments like this is where you can get very wrecked, in a lot of these coins. And I am down on a lot of stuff too. But yes, if you want to buy XRP and Sui, that's probably the safest thing you can do in the market. 100%. But am I buying Sui though? That's a good question. I think I'm skeptical of buying, full like heavy buying today. But I think if we come down a bit lower too, worst case, I think Sui is just at a great entry. Anywhere remotely close to the support level, I think is going to be a great buy. Yeah, Polytrader's down, dude. Polytrader, all these virtuals agents are just down so bad. I think they're low liquidity and just because they were the next rendition of meme coins, they've just been getting wrecked. They just keep moving so quick. But I do really like Polytrader. I think it's a massive coin that is just getting nuked to oblivion. Yeah, bro, that's a great bet. I don't think you can go wrong buying, something like Sui. Like Sui's it's been a great coin for a while. But same thing, it's just higher in market cap, so you can't like don't expect, to get a 50 to 100x of course, which is totally fine too, but this is where you buy coins that are higher in market cap, you can buy a little bit more of, versus buying a coin that, at 100K, a million in market cap and risking, a tiny amount, right? Yeah, Oki does have a dilution a lot. Because I'm betting on it mainly for the vertical that it's in, and I'm betting on the team and the founder. um, yeah, the tokenomics I don't think are the best, but I think most new coins in the market, that I look into, a lot of them just don't have, the most perfect tokenomics. But apparently, in a bull market, or usually when you see a narrative pump, the tokenomics are not going to matter. I'm a huge believer in that, like 100%. And I think it's just in a vertical where I think physical AI and robotics is going to be a huge narrative at some point. I think if that does really become something massive within crypto, Elki is positioned to be one of the top projects, I think, within that sort of narrative. You can't swap on Uniswap? Well, that's weird. What are you trying to buy? As it should, I'd say Uniswap should still be working, I would think. Yeah, no, right. I mean, yeah, the cases where tokenomics are really bad and you need to worry is times like this, where obviously no one fully expected us to chop for 9 months, but this span of time, when we thought we were in a supposed bull market, right? Time capitulation kills coins when their tokenomics suck. In a bull market, obviously, we're all expecting god pumps across the board. And so if you're getting into coins at a good entry and you're patient for a little while and expecting the narrative to just come and pump like crazy, usually, the tokenomics aren't going to matter in that span of time because everyone's expecting, short term prices to start ripping. But it's like time capitulation when you're getting fat unlocks every day, every week on the market, and there's no buy pressure. That is what dumps projects to literal zero. So that's kind of the risk of even for me holding something like Aoki. Like I have firm belief in it, but over the next few months, if this market just doesn't do anything, same thing. Aoki might not even perform as well as I'd want it to. But it's also the risk that I'm taking with the project. And again, because I believe in the vertical that it's in and the team and what they're building. Um, Caspa nuked horrendous. Yeah, Caspa is. I don't know, guys. I don't know why a lot of people are so bullish on it. I don't think there's too much wrong with it, but I have not focused on it in a long time. Wow. Well, actually, honestly, from a very long time frame, that's doesn't look horrible. I don't know. That's not that bad, but that is a huge dump today, though. 100%. But yeah, I think it needed to have this if it's gonna actually continue another leg up. Like yeah, this to me, I think I mentioned this in the Discord probably back in July. No, I think even earlier. Yeah, like this looks exactly like what Bitcoin was doing in 2021. How you got price just going hot, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. RSI was looking down, but I don't know. Like that, you can't really predict that. Like Caspa was, a lot of people are bullish on it. You know, it's not anything really fundamentally wrong with it. But yeah, that is just it looks like a head and shoulders, but it's not. It's like a double head and shoulders. Yeah, I'd say if you've been looking to get into Caspa, it's probably this would be your potential time to get in, or just honestly, I'd wait for it to bottom out, just let it capitulate, trend sideways, bounce, and honestly, I think your first support, if it's going to hold something, is going to be probably right around here. I'd do a general good size range because it could even bounce all the way to this support in the past. In between 0.03 to 0.05, just let it play out. If it hits that low, put an entry up. If it doesn't, just move on. Find another coin. Just let the entry come to you. If it doesn't, just move on. There's always going to be another play. Check McDonald's last tweet. Do I want to? Let's see what McDonald's is. Is this one? Oh shit, Pokemon cards, it's sick. um Altcoins. I didn't even finish. It's my ADHD. I don't even finish half the time what I'm saying or thinking. Yeah, altcoin. That was never a popular term, I guess. Let's do meme coin. It's probably down to like 0 now. It doesn't even compare with both of these. But I mean, this does look like it's going up a little, but I don't know, bro. That's a good question, dude. About runes. Runes has taken the biggest hit I've ever seen. I still like runes a lot. I still love the idea of tokens on Bitcoin. I just think, building an ecosystem on the mother chain of crypto, at some point, once the tech is there, I think it's going to be unbeatable in comparison to a lot of things. Maybe not, though, with like speed and all this different shit. Because, again, if you're building on Bitcoin, it's very limited with what it can actually do, but I don't know. I think at some point it's Bitcoin ecosystem itself will definitely take over in different ways. I think ordinals, bro, people sleep on. Um, Even Bitcoin stamps, fully immutable. Basically, NFTs on Bitcoin itself that are never going away. Like I don't know, people are just fully sleeping on Bitcoin eco. It's just fine. It's just how this market is. It's all hype. There's nothing else to it. You just gotta play the game, play the hype, and if not, you're gonna get wrecked. Doctor Low Cap, gamers in control. Yes, sir. Big gamers right now. Let's go. MLG's looking great, bro. How much deep do we think are we in the cycle? 90%. Um, this is a good question too, bro. I've thought about it so many times. Like there have been so many factors and charts that I can pull up, like that have give me both sides of the story. As simple as a weekly RSI, like this to me kind of just does not look great. It literally looks like 2021 all over again, and that's why I was bearish short term over here in the past. But it's like, look at this top here. RSI topped out for the cycle, March 2021. Nuked, attempt to go up again, made a new high. But what did the RSI do? Came all the way, it went down, came up again, failed to go ever go higher, nuked all the way to zero. And what is 2024 into 2025 doing? 2024, we had this, rallied all the way up. RSI hit what, 87? RSI tried to go up again in 2025, failed. And now we could be looking at even more of a downside. So I don't know. I don't think the cycle is over, but it's hard to know what's gonna happen. Very hard to know. Like I try to take it day by day, but I don't know. I think it's just, oh yeah, that's a really tough question. I don't think anyone fully knows. I just think like everything with the government too is so bullish for the space, but in many ways too, it's just like it's tough. NKI pumped in the last minutes. No way. You're kidding. NKI. No. I don't think it's pumped right now, bro. Well, yeah, that's what I meant to click. Yo, what is this? Why is this at 100 million? Come on, bro. These coins are ridiculous. Yeah, but no, Daoism, bro. Fully answer your question though. I don't think the cycle is over. I do think though we probably are either going to settle for a bit. Maybe we have one more run for Bitcoin. It doesn't mean that altcoins though can't run higher, because we still have not even seen Ethereum break its all-time high. That is what is keeping me fully engaged in this market all the time. Because with Bitcoin dominance it literally broke into a new high today for at least this cycle. Not an all-time high forever, but we have not seen Bitcoin dominance actually dump yet. So no, I don't think the cycle is over, but for Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin is definitely like losing steam. So still bullish, very bullish on altcoins, even though they are literally at zero. But I don't know. That's my thing. Even if we see this, I think if we see just heavy downside for Bitcoin dominance at some point, if we do, then we're gonna see alts really start running again. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I did take profits on Mog, about a month ago. Sold a lot of Mog, but I've bought back in. But it is one of the hardest things, bro, because that's been one of my biggest flaws, I think, in the last, I don't know, I'd say the last couple months, because even for me, I've been playing very degenerate in many cases. But for me, it's like even for like meme coins, I round tripped a lot of gains in meme coins, and some of them I still didn't even sell. I guess because sometimes too I play the game, in many cases it's either 100x or zero type thing, where I'm buying a coin, I'm letting it ride out, and if it goes to zero, it goes to zero because of the way that I buy it. I'll put in sometimes a small amount, but I'm planning on getting a 10, 20, 30x. So many coins I did not fully take profits in. Lots of coins I round tripped. That's something I really do need to work on even more. But there were a few coins, that I did take some profits, and it's been very good. But at the end of the day, it's like still most coins are just continue to get wrecked. And I agree, bro. Yeah, most alts have not broke all time high. Most alts haven't done anything, like literally. I look at anything from AI coins that aren't AI agent based that didn't run in the last 2 months, older AI coins like that, RWA, gaming hasn't done shit. What other narratives? Meme coins are obviously down so bad, but most types of most narratives have not done anything. Even DPIN, I think DPIN is going to be huge this year. 90% of DPIN projects haven't done anything. But actually, no, I take it back. We saw apparently one RWA coin, which this one I do not focus on, or I've never really. I actually never looked into this one ever before. I've heard of it, but where's the ETH pair? But Mantra DAO. This thing went on a giga run. This one I completely missed it, because I've been fully in AI lately. Oh, bro. Peak. What is Peak doing? I haven't looked at Peak. But Peak, though, I have not bought Peak. I want to buy it. I still have not bought it. Because the thing with Peak, guys, the tokenomics on it are horrid. Terrible. Yeah, holy shit. I don't like the tokenomics. But it's similar. It's like Elky's tokenomics aren't great either. But for me, I don't know what it is, but Peak, I don't like Peak's tokenomics. But this chart looks crazy too. I think Peak has a lot of. Peak is probably going to be a leader though within DPIN and especially robotics as a narrative if it becomes something, or physical AI. But yeah, Peak is just taking a huge hit. Holy moly, that's crazy. 2 billion liquidated. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, virtual is just the entire eco and virtuals too has just been taking a massive hit. Yeah, this is basically just in a downtrend. This is a terrible. I don't know why I just threw that. But I think for me, I want to see this really have a nice bounce and show signs that it's actually over. Because I've already, like I said, I've actually bought this one. We called this a lot higher, and it's actually down right now. Oh, nice, bro. That's good. Caught the bounce from hype. Dude, that's 50x leverage. You got to be very careful, especially if that's a good size chunk of your portfolio, bro. But good play on that. I would be very cautious again. If you're gonna play with 50x, make sure it's definitely a small amount you're willing to lose on that. Yeah, I agree. Um, I know for they have some good machine learning. Yeah, I think Arc is like very solid. Lately, it seems like just AI agent infrastructure has just not had hype whatsoever. Um, all right, well, it had hype, but it's kind of dying right now. But the thing is, I look at Arc and Virtual as a little different because Virtual, kind of allows any single individual to just build an agent. Um, I like the way Arc is operating. They do have like a, kind of just a full out process with who they're actually, onboarding into their eco. But the thing with them, the reason why they also have not started really ripping, I literally think it's $1 billion plus coin. But the reason why it hasn't ripped yet is because initially they were supposed to release their liquidity pairing on Solana, meaning their coins would pair with ARC. So any new AI rig complex token or project building within their eco would pair with ARC tokens. So you'd have to buy ARC to then buy into, these ARC projects. But, lately the only projects they've partnered with have been, just a couple of them. But they're just projects that are already out on Sol, and I don't know what they're doing, what they're waiting for. But I think their biggest downfall right now is not executing on that. I think that, and kind of just bringing more teams on. But they did partner with Solana itself, which is huge. So I don't know. I think the quality of agents and teams that are going to be building on Arc are probably a lot stronger than some on Virtuals. But I think Virtuals itself, though, with the mind share and the idea that anyone can build on it, you're still going to get some very good agents being built because it's an open framework like that. Yes. Yeah, right now mainly Mog, Colt, and Retardio are probably my favorite three meme coins in the market. Um no, Ticker Bitcoin though too is such an OG. I call it the OG like trifecta of meme coins. It's Mog, SPX, and Harry Potter, yeah, Obama. Oh my God, my bad. Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 Eno. I can't even say that. Jesus. Yeah, right here. Nah, wait. Oh, that's on base. What am I doing? Where's their ETH pair? There it is. Yeah, I like this to me. This one is just undervalued. This one probably should have ran way higher. This is just the most insane chart I've ever seen. Like it's like equivalent to a stable coin almost. Yeah, dude, my fault. I know. Nah, that's terrible. I call it Bitcoin. Yeah, really. I feel that. Yeah, Avanish. My bad if I mispronounced that. I agree. That is 100% the time to be jumping into it. Mog is a Mog is a gem. I don't care. That is my number one favorite coin in the market. Even if meme coins completely die, I think Mog is going to live through it. Hype. Oh yeah, hype bouncing from the lows too. I just realized I'm going for what 72 minutes. I'll probably end this in a few minutes here. Oh yeah, you're right. That's actually a good bounce so far. So yeah, yesterday that had a good pump up here from the lows. I thought it was actually going to continue. But yeah, we're seeing the entire. I actually like the Hyperliquid Eco too. I'm making a video on that probably very soon. Actually, like most of the coins I want to cover are actually sitting in the top 10 to 20 right now. A lot of them at least. Oh no, I think literally almost all of them, yeah. Aside from like one. But no, I'm actually very bullish on Hyperliquid. I don't hold it, but like this to me is just a great project overall. I'll make a coin Ron Weasley. Yeah. Yo, literally. That's mad funny. um what's going on, man? I on and off I feel like I don't know. I feel like I sleep okay, but no, I think lately I've definitely just been having to step back a little bit. So I get emotional in this market too. So sometimes there like couple of days where I gotta step back for a while. But no, I just yawn a lot in my videos. Check the topping tail on Bitcoin dominance. I appreciate the I guess the concern though. Thanks. Ooh. Yeah, holy crap. That was a big pump. Yeah, this I feel like it's already starting to cool, but Yeah, that's huge. I think this is going to continue. We'll see what happens. If this can bounce, kind of bounce down. Maybe it comes back down in, but I have this drawn. This is just a long trend. Until this major trend really does get broken, I don't know. I'm going to consider us still just trending and not seeing an alt season. Yes, sir. I am full-time crypto, though. Yeah, holy moly, look at that. Yes, always good to touch grass. You got a job. And no, it's just full-time crypto right now, guys. Just the group and just trying to run up whether it's DGen plays to, swing trades, stuff like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this though. What is this at? 75 minutes. I usually go on an hour. So 94. All right. Yeah, so guys, I'd say for now, I would 100% watch. I'd watch the support right now. As long as this doesn't break out, I think we're going to be, or break down, I mean, it's probably going to be fine. And same thing, BitTensor is at a huge discount right now. That's crazy. But outside of that, I think I'm going to cut this here, guys. I appreciate you all watching. And yeah, I'm going to have some videos coming in the next probably day or two here. Just covering a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys in the group if you're in here, in the Discord. And if not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.